Have you ever thought about how a car that was once just another sports model became a legend that inspired movies, games, and a whole generation of car fans? The Toyota Supra is more than just a car. It's a story of strength, creativity, and a never-ending quest for excellence. The Supra has become a pop culture icon for its humble roots. But what really makes it the king of sports cars? Despite its modest beginnings, the Toyota Supra has become a symbol of speed, style, and innovation. What began in the late 1970s as Toyota's response to the expanding sports car market eventually developed into a legendary model that is admired by auto enthusiasts and praised in popular culture. This video chronicles the Supra's development from its infancy to its position as the most popular sports vehicle. A synopsis of the origins of the Supra. Toyota was more well known in the late 1970s for building dependable, fuel-efficient automobiles than for creating high-performance vehicles. With vehicles like the Corolla, the business has made a name for itself among families and regular drivers. Nonetheless, Toyota saw a chance in the sports car market, which was dominated by Nissan's Z series. Nissan's 240Z had become well-liked, creating a void for rivals who could combine dependability and performance. In response, Toyota released the Celica Supra, a version of the Celica model with improved features and a bigger inline-six engine. This vehicle, which debuted in 1978, was Toyota's first entry into the luxury touring sports car market. Although it didn't become a famous sports car right once, the original Supra laid a solid basis for future developments. A modest beginning for the first generation, a 40/F50. Although it had an extended body to accommodate the inline-six engine, the first-generation Supra, often referred to as the 40 or 50, shared many parts with the Celica. Although it wasn't yet the powerful vehicle we identify with the Supra name, Toyota had produced a vehicle that was more opulent and capable than the Celica. The Supra's 2.6-liter inline-six engine under the hood produced more torque and more smoothly than Toyota's smaller four-cylinder engines. Although it was still more of a grand tourer than a real sports car, drivers liked the car's combination of luxury and sporty performance. But Toyota had a definite goal in mind. It was testing the concept of high-performance automobiles. The path to performance with the second generation, a 60. Toyota launched the A60, the second-generation Supra, in 1981 with the goal of having a greater influence in the performance market. The design of the Supra changed this time, becoming sleeker with sportier accents and crisper lines. Advanced innovations, including electronic fuel injection, which improved performance and fuel efficiency, were also included in the new model. In the United States, the A60 Supra's 2.8-liter inline-six engine could produce up to 145 horsepower. In Japan, the power was considerably higher. Additionally, Toyota debuted the P-Type Performance and L-Type Luxury models, giving drivers the option to select between opulent comfort and sporty driving. The Supra's potential as a true sports vehicle was further enhanced when Toyota introduced a turbocharged variant in Japan. The automobile started to acquire reputation among fans once this iteration of the Supra proved to be a serious competitor. The Supra even ventured into motorsport, competing in the Japanese Touring Car Championship (JTCC) and other competitions. Its increasing reputation as a performance vehicle was further cemented by its success on the racetrack. A 73rd generation, advancing the legend. Toyota made a significant advancement with the 1986 launch of the A70 Supra, transforming it into a genuine high-performance vehicle that could compete with international sports cars. This third generation created an independent model with a rear-wheel drive configuration that prioritized handling and performance, completely separating the Supra from the Celica. The A70 was equipped with a 3.0-liter inline-six engine that could produce about 200 horsepower when naturally aspirated or 230 horsepower when turbocharged. The Supra's ability to compete with sports cars in a higher league was made possible by this turbocharged 7M GT engine, which changed the game. For its time, it had cutting-edge technologies including the anti-lock braking system, ABS, and an electronically controlled suspension. The A70 swiftly gained popularity among street racers and tuners, demonstrating Toyota's dedication to performance. With its powerful turbocharged engine, independent rear suspension, and rear-wheel drive setup, it offered a driving experience that captivated enthusiasts all over the world. A pivotal moment in the Supra's ascent to sports car royalty was the A70's success in the World Rally Championship, WRC, which further enhanced its reputation. The golden age and ascent to icon status of the fourth generation, A80. The A80, Toyota's fourth-generation Supra, was introduced in 1993 and would go on to define the model's heritage. This generation was distinct from all previous Toyota creations thanks to its recognizable 2JZ GT engine. With two turbochargers, the 3.0-liter inline-six 2JZ engine produced an amazing 320 horsepower, marking a major advancement for Toyota and a benchmark for the automotive sector. With its powerful rounded body, pop-up headlamps, and useful rear spoiler, the 80's design was forceful and aerodynamic. From its highly adjustable engine to its 4.6-second 0 to 60 mph pace, the 80 was designed with performance in mind. It was quickly found that the 2GZ engine had enormous aftermarket potential and could produce up to 1,000 horsepower with the right modifications. The 80 Supra was soon known as a tuner's paradise. Particularly in Japan and the US, the automobile was viewed as the perfect platform for personalization in the 1990s. At a fraction of the cost, this model of the Supra could rival high-end vehicles like the Ferrari and Porsche of its age. Its participation in Asterisk, the Fast and the Furious Asterisk franchise solidified its ascent to popularity in popular culture. The movie generated worldwide attention and elevated the Supra to a mythical status by showcasing its speed and customization possibilities. Thanks to its power and adaptable design, the 80 rose to prominence as one of the most sought-after cars in the street racing and tuner communities. Supra's break. A new era comes to an end. Toyota canceled the Supra in 2002 as a result of poor sales, tighter pollution standards, and a shift in consumer preferences toward more useful and fuel-efficient automobiles. For over 20 years, the 80 would be the final Supra, but the car's popularity kept growing throughout this lull. In particular, the 80 generation became a collectible, with aficionados prepared to shell out top dollar for cars that were kept up properly. The Supra remained in the public eye and was introduced to younger generations by its continuing appearance in video games such as Asterisk, Gran Turismo Asterisk, and Asterisk Need for Speed Asterisk. Even though the Supra was no longer part of Toyota's portfolio, its legendary status was maintained by car exhibits, street racing circuits, and popular culture. The long-awaited rebirth of the fifth generation A90. The fifth generation A90 model, created in partnership with BMW, marked Toyota's official resurrection of the Supra in 2019. Because the new Supra shared its platform and engine with the BMW Z4, this relationship caused some criticism among purists. In spite of this, the A90 has shown itself to be a viable replacement, offering a fun and contemporary driving experience. With its 3.0-liter inline-six turbocharged engine that generates 335 horsepower, the A90 can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds. With its muscular posture, double bubble canopy, and streamlined contours, the A90's design pays homage to the A80. In order to appeal to a new generation of sports car aficionados, the automobile was designed to blend the heritage of the Supra with contemporary engineering and technology. Despite early backlash over its affiliation with BMW, the A90 has gained admiration from both critics and fans for its quality, performance, and style. Toyota has successfully brought the Supra back to life while respecting its past, demonstrating that the essence of the car is still very much alive and thriving. The impact of the Supra on culture and motorsport. The Toyota Supra is now more than simply a vehicle, it is a symbol of culture. The Supra has become a popular model all around the world thanks to its appearances in video games, movies, and automobile culture. The Supra also made an impact on motorsports, especially drift racing, where its balanced weight distribution and rear-wheel drive design made it an obvious choice. The Supra is still one of the most well-liked vehicles in the tuning and aftermarket communities, and its 2GZ engine is regarded as one of the greatest engines ever. The Supra's reputation as a legendary sports vehicle is cemented by its ability to combine performance, dependability, and tuning potential, which continues to draw fans. Toyota's vision and engineering prowess are demonstrated by the Supra's transformation from a Celica derivative to a high-performance sports car king. The Supra has consistently reinvented itself over the years, winning over auto aficionados and solidifying its reputation as one of the best sports cars ever produced. The Supra is still regarded as a symbol of innovation and tradition, demonstrating the influence that a single vehicle can have on the automotive industry. The Toyota Supra has cemented its position as the ultimate sports car, whether on the road, in competition, or in popular culture, and its legacy is only going to become stronger. If you're enjoying this dive into the world of automotive legends and want to see more stories like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join us as we explore the most iconic cars, groundbreaking technology, and everything in between.